Shipyards Limited is a semi-autonomous government agency domiciled in the Ministry of Defense, which is mandated to establish and develop the growth of shipbuilding industry through provision of world-class construction, refits, maintenance and repairs, and other maritime services in a sustainable and efficient manner. Every organization or institution is guided by a set of standard operating procedures that guide them in quality service delivery. When it comes to government agencies, the standard operating procedure is captured in a document referred to as a Service Delivery Charter. This is what guides ministries, departments and agencies in ensuring there is effective and efficient service delivery. Kenya Shipyards Limited is no exception. It has a Citizen Service Delivery Charter in place at all entry points. It is divided into 4 sections that highlight the following: customer support services, customer requirements, cost of service, and timeline. At the very top is response to verbal inquiries. In order to obtain this service, one is required to have clarity and courtesy. This service is free and one should expect to be served within 5 minutes of arrival. The response to phone calls, landline or any other official lines, these services are free of charge and a client should expect a response within 3 rings. For correspondence on routine issues, the client is required to make a formal request via email, letters, and social media. This service is free of charge and a client should expect acknowledgement within 1 day and a detailed response within 5 days. For visitors or walk-in clients, a client should have 1. An appointment, 2. Valid identification documents. All these are free of charge and should be attended within 10 minutes. Following suit is the resolution of complaints. In order to obtain this service, the client is required to have specific and accurate details. It is free of charge and one should expect acknowledgement within 2 days and action taken within 7 days. The registration of suppliers undergoes a myriad of requirements, and the client is required to have the following documents: duly filled application form, company profile, certificate of incorporation or registration PIN certificate, valid tax compliance certificate or exemptions, original bank statement, copy of certificate of registration with relevant regulatory bodies, non-refundable fee payment receipt, copies of annual in-return forms filled by the company registry, and national ID or passport. The submission of the documents is free of charge and should be worked on within a period of 14 working days. The other service is the processing of tenders, which involves the submission of bids for goods and services, which is free of charge and should be acted upon within 90 days. Moving on, the notification of successful and unsuccessful bidders. The charter guides that clients should access the website for notification where the service is free of charge and should be done within 1 working day. The awards of tenders for supply of goods and services. The client is required to have a contract, purchase or service orders. The service is free of charge and timeline is as specified in the tender documents. The Charter further guides on the payment of goods and services rendered, which requires the client to have original invoice, signed delivery note, signed purchase or service order, valid tax compliance certificate, and any other document that may be required. This service is free of charge and the client should expect feedback within 30 days after delivery of goods, rendering of services, or as per contract agreement where applicable. For demand-driven service, a client is required to write a formal request to the managing director as per the contract agreement. This request should be responded to within 72 hours. Finally, on the recruitment of staff, one is expected to make a formal application based on the advertisement. This is free of charge and one should expect feedback within 90 days. Commitment on standards on our services. Kenya Shipyards Limited is committed to render world-class maritime assets and services to our clients in fulfillment of our mandate. We are committed to courtesy and excellence in service delivery. Any service or good that does not conform to the above standards, or any officer who does not live up to commitment to courtesy and excellence in service delivery should be reported to the Managing Director, Kenya Shipyards Limited, PO Box 9706, Postal Code 00200, Nairobi, Kenya. Telephone number 0700 278 278. Email info@kenyashipyards.co.ke or the Commission Secretary or Chief Executive Officer, Commission on Administrative Justice, West End Towers, Waiyaki Way, Nairobi. PO Box 20414, Postal Code 00200, Nairobi. Telephone number 02022 70000 or 0230 3000. Email complain@ombudsman.go.ke.